Hello, YouTube. What I try not to do is get on here and just bitch about every little thing. I try to be real lighthearted. I try to have fun and laugh and joke and cut up and tell stories and growing up and different experiences, um, different people in and out of my life. And I'm always trying to pay back the break that I got in my life. Um, try to reach, but not that I'm anybody, not that I'm anywhere, but kind of reach back to people who knew me back when that aren't necessarily where they want to be in life. Kind of like, hey, can I give you a hand? Can I give you a push? Can I give you anything in the world to get you maybe out of a rut? And I ran into a guy that I knew way when I was, man, put it quite frankly, when I was a piece of shit. I'll tell you, I just put it that way. And he's, I don't even know how to describe it. He's in a different spot than he wishes he was, is what I'll say. How he got there, why he's there, none of my business, not my concern. So I tried like, hey, he said, man, I just want to work. I just want to work. I just want to work. I said, okay. I've got a hand all the time. I don't need an all the time hand. That's not what I'm after right now. I said, because, I've known you from back in the day. I'll give you a shot. All day long, man. And this is tying into the pissed off. All day long, it was just yang about my other hand, and my other hand yang about him. And I'm like, y'all sound like a couple of bitches. Like both of y'all, shut the hell up. I don't care what he said. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's not what this is about. Like this one feels threatened because this new guy's gonna take my spot, and this is like, your guy been here this whole time and he don't know anything. I didn't hire anybody to tattletale on the other one. And both these people are, each of them is, they're both older than me. You think they would get out of that childhood mentality bullshit that they're in, but oh no. One dude's all, you're cutting into my money, and the other dude's like, oh, you should be doing this anyway. It's just like, oh my god. Uh, it's like I can't leave either one of them on a job site and say, hey, do this, because it won't get done or it won't get done right. I had to come back and undo it. So every time the truck moves, they both have to be in the truck. Pitiful. Pitiful. I'm a. I took a job way bigger than what I should have took, and a Mission Impossible job. Made it work, but as I'm trying to figure out, all the little intricacies, and I'm not going to walk away from a job and leave it half-assed and look like, I just ghettoed it together and it's like, no, shit, make it at least look as good as it did when you left, but still work. So I ran into a Mission Impossible job that I shouldn't have took, like I said, and I've got to run a line from here through the ceiling over here down to, like a little old short ass, no way to get into a gabled roof. It was just like, oh my, everything that could go wrong went wrong. So man, I finally get it, and we couldn't run it all the way down like I wanted to, and it just wound up being half-assed. And the customer understood it, like, hey, you're doing your best. I understand, it looks great. So after all day of this yang, 2 days, yang, I said, oh my God. Like I've had all I can take. And then we've got another job waiting on us in Eagletown that we, getting late today. Because every time I turn around at this job, something's going wrong. So I'm like, I finally got it. It's finally starting to smooth out. I got one more hour left in this job, I think. And I come outside and I've got all, I'm working up here and I'm working up here. I'm working up here and working up here. So I've got all the inside stuff done. So I come outside and I said, hey, put a patch up right here, pretty this up, make it look pretty, whatever. I'm gonna tie this in down here. You have one job, tie it in, make it look pretty. So I come outside and I'm like, where's all my parts and all my shit? Oh, he told me to put it. Who told you to put it up? He did. He said we're getting ready to go to Eagletown. Where's it at? It's in a box in about. Get it. I didn't tell you to do anything. Get it. He comes back and he brings me just a handful of shit. I'm like, what is this? Somebody tipped the box over. It's all on the floor. Somebody tipped the box over with all the parts that I needed, and now all the parts I needed are mixed in. You're bringing me the wrong parts. Did I tell you that we're going to Eagletown? No. Well, here comes the other one. Well, every excuse in the world. I said, look, I'm done with both of you. Packed them both up, took them home. Both of them. No. Listen, I didn't tell you to do anything. I said, do this. While I was gone, getting parts, whatever. I come back, it looked like shit. Had to take it all down and put it back up right today. It just looked like cobbled together shit. And I'm like, bro, this is not how I work. I sent him home. I finished the whole day by myself. Pissed me off. Just pissed me off. Like for 2 days, I've been pissed off. So today, kind of cobble through a day, kind of get caught up. Had another customer who talked to me in August, before I went in the middle of August. Hey, how much is it going to be? I said, it's going to be this much. It's per fixture. It's going to be this much. Oh, well, I said, look, I go on vacation at this time in 2 weeks. Holler at me at the end of August, 1st of September. If you want it done, we'll knock it out. He hollered at me like 3 days ago, 1st of October. Well over a month after he's supposed to. Hey, get me together a quote. I did. Well, I don't remember what it was. Well, he added more stuff. I said, okay, it's going to be more parts. I'll get you a quote. And I'm busy with everything else. So I'll go over today. I say, hey, how many fixtures? Oh, we got somebody else going to do it. Really? Yeah, he talked to somebody. Go ahead and call him. He's going to have some. Okay. So I called him. I said, hey, I come back over, did like you asked me to. I know it was a couple of days because I've been real busy plus the weekend. And I understand you've got somebody else interested in it. I said, please let them do it. I'm way too far behind. I know you're worried about the money aspect for what I charge. He has no idea who he's dealing with. I know what I charge. Let's say I charge roughly 60% of what this dude's going to charge him. Roughly 60. To make that make sense, if they charge 100 per fixture, I charge 60 per fixture. If you've got 10 fixtures, which I think 2 bathrooms, washer, whatever, where water comes out is a fixture. So if you've got 10, it's going to cost you $1,000, or with me, it's going to cost you $600. I know for a fact it's going to cost him over $1,000. And way more than that. It's going to sting a little, and that's fine. Some lessons are best learned the hard way. But because the way they jerked me around, and because I couldn't get to it the same day when he called me, within 3 days, he's got somebody else. I said, that's fine. Because now what's going to happen is when they Jake leg it, and they're going to, I know who they're going to call. I know exactly who they're going to call. He's going to charge more. He's going to Jake leg it. He's either not going to finish the job, or he's not going to start the job. He's going to get half the money up front and never be seen again. If he starts the job and don't finish it, I'm not going to come in and finish it. I'm going to come in and take everything back out. Now then, I have to charge more because I'm taking it out and putting it back in right, because I'm licensed and I'm a licensed plumber and I do shit the right way. Or if he does a job and it's going to freeze this winter, he has to warranty it for a year. I'm not touching it. The second I touch something he did under warranty, it becomes mine. I have to warranty it. So stuff like that has got me just pissed me. Oh my God, pissed me off. Like I can wait a month and a half on them. They can't wait 3 days on me because I'm already busy. And I told him, I already told you the price once. Now the price goes up a little bit because he wants more stuff added. That's no big deal. That's got me pissed off. I said the other day I wasn't going to talk about the talking over me. I brought it again today for no reason whatsoever. I go to ask a question like I wasn't even talking. Blah 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 blah. I said, okay, since you know every damn thing, if I'm trying to ask a question or say something and you assume you know what I'm talking about and just talk right over me, it's gonna piss me off. And I've noticed more and more and more and more it's happening a lot, which to me is a sign of disrespect. You don't just talk over somebody you respect. I mean, it's nothing to do with fear. You just don't talk. It's just you don't just cut them off mid sentence and start talking about something different. And it's happening all the time. And I'm reacting more and more and more along that vein. Like reacting worse and worse and worse. First time I was like, hey, this is what happened. The second time I was like, we've talked about this. The third time I'm like, motherfucker, this is a sure sign of disrespect. So with all that pissed offness and just one thing after another, after another, after another, after another, after just adding up, and I'm just all like, oh my God. Just the dumbest shit ever, the most avoidable shit ever. I'll tell you guys something kind of funny. Gotta be real careful about it. So, um, I see on this, we'll say, hmm, we'll say on a website, I saw a photo of a friend of mine, and this friend of mine, there's no business at all being. And I've seen this. I've seen people get mad and they go create fake profile and they'll get all their pictures off of a Facebook and they'll create this and they'll just make it something it's not. And I see it. Hell, it happened to my wife. Somebody created her, used her picture in a different name and whatever, stupid, stupid. So I got a hold of this friend of mine. I said, hey, friend, you should know this is what's going on. What website was it? So I told my friend, I'm being real careful not to say guy or girl. I'm not going to narrow down, to half the population. This friend of mine goes, let me check it out. Okay. So they go check it out. Come back. Hey, appreciate you letting me know. I'll take care of it. I said, perfect. I don't know if they're having a bad spot in a relationship. I don't have any idea. I said, perfect. I left it at that. I'm not asking more about it. Nothing. What website was it? That's not important. And the obvious question is, wait, if it's so bad, what was you doing on it? Don't be asking no questions you don't know the answer to. And if you want to ask a question you do want to know the answer to, that's why we're friends. That's why we're friends. So, yeah, I don't know how it's going to turn out. It may turn out a happy ending. It may turn out like horrible. I don't know. It's just a friend of mine. I checked on a friend of mine, and I'm like, hey, just looking out for you. Thought you might want to know. Uh, yeah, all that. How do you know? What are you doing there? Let's leave that. Hey, that's not important. We're not looking out for me. We're looking out for you. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna post this video, and I'm gonna try to get in a better mood now that I got my little. God Almighty. Not calling any names. I'm not. I'm telling exactly what happened. Telling the truth, exactly what happened, and I did not react well. I didn't put my hands on nobody. I just. I can't do blatant stupidity. I can't do it. Ignorance. I can teach you if you're ignorant. If you just don't know, I can teach you anything you want to know. If you're just stupid, not gonna last very long with me. It's just how it is. And if you happen, I don't think my friend will ever see this, but if you happen to ever see this video, keep in mind, I never said your name. And you say if you was a guy or a girl, you're just my friend. See you guys think. Oh, hey, Rickey Dye is supposed to post a video tonight or tomorrow. You guys go send him a card or something like a little, just Rickey Dye, RICKEYDYE. He's on Facebook, McLeod, Oklahoma. Man, send him a perk him up, a pick him up. Hey, we're praying for you, brother. It's going to be fine. You're going to be all right. You've been through worse. I get it. It sucks. I get it. I had my heart broke. It sucks. I'm not saying it don't. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm not saying she's right or wrong. I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm saying we're here for you, brother. We're praying for you. It will get better. And you have been through worse. So I know you can handle it. Hate that you're going through it. Call me if you need me. Thanks, you guys. Bye.